Hello, this is Billy Joe with Moon Goddess 114433. And this pick a card reading is for who is your friend or ally, who can you trust, and who is your enemy or nemesis. Who should you watch out for? So we're going to be looking at two different personality types. This can be someone who goes to school with you. This can be someone you work with. Someone in your inner circle. Okay. So also I do need to remind you that I do have the Twin Flame in-depth reading, personal readings on special this month for $20. And also everyone who donates $5 or more to the channel will be entered into a raffle to win a Gilded Tarot deck. Okay, so let's continue with this pick a card. So there are 4 piles. Pile 1 is with the amethyst. Pile 2 is with the amber. Pile 3 is with the, I think it's an opalite. My friend Brittany got me that. She's so sweet. She's like my little sister, y'all. Deck 4 is with the turquoise. Okay, if you need more time to concentrate, go ahead and pause the video now. I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile 1. Okay, those of you that picked the amethyst, so, let me see how I want to lay this out. I have some cards here to represent who it is that you can trust. Okay? And then this card, I'm put up here, represents what they say about you when you're not around. Then these cards represent who your nemesis is, and then what they say about you when you're not around. Turn that over. Okay. So, trying to decide how I want to do this. Okay, so for the person who is your friend, who's your ally, who you can trust, okay, if you was going into battle, who is it that you can trust? Okay, you have 17, the star. The star represents an Aquarius. They could have an Aquarius in their chart, either their sun, moon, rising. They don't have to. They could just have the qualities. This is a very positive person, very optimistic. This is long-term plans, but what I'm hearing is long-term. So they may have been in your life. You may have known them for a while. You have the 8 of Earth. So this is someone very studious, someone that is very smart. You consider them intelligent. This is going back to school, so they may go to school. And then you have the 8 of water. So there's someone who's very spiritual, they're emotional. Not only do they like to learn new things, and they're very joyful and optimistic, I would see this as someone who is probably went through a spiritual enlightenment. Maybe they like to study esoteric stuff. Maybe they're really into metaphysics, something like that. But these are someone that's very loyal and loving, and just they kind of make you feel all happy inside. Okay, what do they say about you when you're not around? You have the strategy card. So they see you as someone who's very good at making plans. For some reason, in my head, I'm seeing like these games where you play, where if you play like video games or computer games that's competitive, they see you as someone that would be good on their side. So they see you as a strategist. You're very good at building worlds. I don't even know where that came from. Building worlds. Okay, whatever that means. Okay, now, moving on to who is your enemy? Who is it? Maybe you don't know they're your enemy. Maybe you don't know. Maybe they're in your inner circle. Maybe they sit with you every day and talk to you every day and they smile at you and you just don't know it. But this person is someone who's really not your friend, okay? You have the Hermit. So this is someone who spends a lot of time by themselves. They may even have a dog. I don't know. The Three of Coins, the Three of Pentacles. They admire artwork. Looks like they didn't put the work in. You have the Eight of Coins. So let me see here. This is someone who likes to spend and work alone. They don't really, they're a perfectionist in what they do. They are very critical and they want to make sure everything's done perfectly. They may actually what I'm getting is they shine light. They shine the light as they're looking at other people's work. And they're like, here, I can do it better. Okay. But I'm getting that, and this is not what these cards usually mean, but that's what I'm getting, is this person's a very critical person. And they point out flaws. They think they can do it better. Okay. What they say about you behind your back, you have the, it's the Justice card, the back side of it. So in this, the scales are dropped and the sword is pushed down into a crack and it's pointing downwards into the ground. So I'm just taking it that they speak about you like well, you're not balanced. You're not you're not forthcoming because the sword is in the ground, and that's usually, have to do with intellectual or clarity, sometimes speaking or texting or emails. But I'm getting that they say you're a liar. I don't know why I'm getting that. And that you're not to be trusted. Okay. Okay. Deck number 1. That was just kind of, right? Look at that gator mouth. Like, what's up with that mouth? Okay. Those that picked deck number 1, I hope it resonated. I hope you liked it. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Fixing to move on to those that picked pile 2. Okay. For for those of you who picked pile 2 with the amber. So, these cards represent who is your friend, or who is it that you can trust. I didn't realize I had so many for this. Okay. These cards represent what they say about you when you're not around. And then these are who you cannot trust, who is your nemesis, and then what they say about you. Okay, turn around. Okay, pile 2. Woo. Okay, so first let's talk about and describe the person who is your friend, the one you can trust, someone you can lean on, someone you can confide in, who it is that you can really trust. So you have the 9 of Fire. This is someone who doesn't give up. They're very courageous. They're the one that's going to go, when there's a fight, they're going to go into battle with you neck and neck. They're going to be right there by your side. They're going to charge in. Okay, they are not afraid to throw the first punch. You have the 5 of Fire. They... And this is a card about confliction with others. You know, there's like obstacles, and here they are. They just charge in with those obstacles. They're going to go in head first and find a solution or fight to make sure everything comes out correctly. Then you have the 2 of Water. So this is someone that you continually grow closer with. This is someone that you love this person. This person is your strength. They're your backbone. They're the person you lean on. They are your rock. And then you have the Chariot. It's like y'all continue to move forward. Y'all's in, continuous movement. I'm getting, this is supposed to be about a friend, but I'm getting this is someone you're not only your best friend, but also your companion, your partner. And this is a Chariot card, so that also signifies sometimes for some of you, it signifies that your counterpart may be a Cancer, or they may have Cancer in a chart, either their sun, moon, rising, or maybe even Venus, since I'm getting some love feelings here. And what they talk about you when you're not around is how much they appreciate you. They adore you like that beautiful rose, and they think you're beautiful. They think you're gracious and charming and giving. And then you have caring connections. This is someone that not only do you love this person, but they love you back in return. So yes, definitely, this is more than just your best friend. This is probably your best friend, your lover, your soulmate, all in one. That's not what I intended when I did this, but that's what Spirit wants you to know, is that this is who this person is to you, someone you deeply love. And for some of you, that won't resonate with. Some of you, it's just your absolute best friend and close like a family member. And you're going to know who this is when I'm doing this reading. You're just going to know. Okay. So who is it that is your nemesis? So this may be someone in your inner circle, someone you work with, or someone you go to school with, but someone that you're not, maybe they're your nemesis. Some of you may not know that they're your nemesis. You may not realize you can't confide in this person. But let's take a look at who they are. So we have the Knight of Wands. This is someone who likes to charge in. But the thing about a Knight of Wands is they're like in and out. Like they don't really, there's such a hurry. And sometimes they'll charge in and they charge back out. Sometimes they're in your life and sometimes they're not. And then you have the Eight of Wands. So they do a lot of talking. They shoot off at the mouth a lot. You know, they're very passionate. So maybe they get riled up easily. And then you have the Fool card. So this is someone that's actually new in your life. I'm getting they're new in your life. They're not very cautious at all. They're just they're kind of rowdy and unpredictable. What do they say about you when you're not around? You have the Ten of Swords. So this person gossips about you. They slander you. It's like they're trying to kill your reputation. Just completely annihilate it. Like I'm just really hearing they just really pop off at the mouth. Okay, those that picked deck number 2, thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I am going to move on to those that picked pile 3. Okay, for those of you that picked pile 3 with the opalite, I think that's what it's called. Just call it the Britney Stone. Okay, so these cards represent who it is. Describe who your friend is. Okay. This card represents what they say about you when you're not around. These cards represent who your nemesis is, who it is you don't need to trust, and then what they say about you when you're not around. Okay. So, to describe your friend, first you have the World card. So you think the world of this person, you find joy with them, you're grateful for them. They seem to have helped you out a lot. They've always been there for you. It's like, this is the 21st of the first, the major arcana. So it's like they've been with you for your whole journey. And then you have the Six of Water, which can represent someone you've known since childhood. You have a lot of memories with this person. You have the Ten of Fire. So this is someone who takes on a lot of responsibilities. They will overburden themselves to help you out if need be. And then you have the Five of Air. And this is, to me, this represents maybe y'all have had y'all's differences in the past, but what I'm getting is y'all still remain friends because y'all's there through thick and thin, no matter what. And what they say about you when you're not around, well, you have the action card, but what I'm getting from this is that you're always on the go. You're very balanced, because you have both the black and the white horse. You know, to me, that's the yin and the yang. And so you're very balanced. You're forward motion. You move forward. You achieve your goals. And I get that they can have fun with you. They have fun with you. Like, them horses are running in the field, and they're enjoying it, I'm getting. So, who is the person that you cannot trust? So first you have the Ace of Swords. This is someone who does a lot of talking. They may even text message a lot. I get what I'm saying, they're on their phone a lot. You're going to see them just sitting there holding their phone a lot, maybe in their phone. It's someone you've just recently started talking to. So they don't really know you that well. Then you have the King of Pentacles. This person may, for some of you, I'm sensing some of them probably have good finances. They're probably well off. They're a dominant figure. They're an authoritative figure. They're someone who they may be in a higher position than you at your career, or they just have, for some of you, they just have a very dominant personality, very bossy, and very stubborn, very, very stubborn. Okay. Then you have the Seven of Swords. They're very, very sneaky. They're going to try and take off with your swords. So not only do they talk about you, probably, I'm just getting that they're trying to be really sneaky. Maybe they are trying to, it's like, I'm getting this for some of you, it's like they're trying to gather your friends against you. But they're going to get caught. They're going to be recognized for who they are. And what they say about you when you're not around, you have the Five of Wands. So they talk about you like you have an explosive temper, that you're physically violent, maybe. They talk about y'all fighting. I mean, y'all physically, y'all are really into battle. And this is someone I get that you know you're in battle with. So I get with this group that it's not someone that, with some groups, it's probably someone that they may not even realize is their nemesis. But with this group, you know who this person is. You know who your nemesis is. Yeah. This is definitely your enemy. And you're well aware of it. Okay, for y'all that picked pile 3, I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And I am moving on to the last deck, deck 4. For those of you that picked the turquoise. So the first set of cards is to tell you about that person that is your friend. Okay, it describes them. The next set of cards is what they say about you when you're not around. Then we have the cards that represent who your nemesis is, who it is that you cannot trust, and then what they say about you when you're not around. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This is funny to me. Okay, so just to describe your friend, you have the ego card. So I'm getting this person. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm yawning. This person is probably, I'm getting that they like to look in the mirror and fix their hair. From, if it's a man, they like to just, they think they're really good looking. And if it's a girl, they're like always fixing their makeup. Like they really think highly of themselves. But this doesn't bother you. This kind of tickles you. I think that's why I'm laughing, because it's like you're gonna know who this person is. For those of you this is intended for, you're gonna know exactly who this is, because you're gonna laugh about it. You're like, oh my god, that's so and so. So they are materialistic. They do focus on appearances. So, oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. Okay, and then you have the Ten of Water. So this person, you're so close, you're like family. For some of you, you may be family. I'm hearing cousins in my head. And for some of you, maybe siblings. But even if it's just a best friend, you've known each other your whole lives. You love each other like family. Very committed to each other. Very trustworthy. And then you have Awakening card. So even though they do tend to have that ego, they are also something that I'm getting, you know this about them, but other people may not realize. Other people may see them as shallow, but you know them deeper than that. You know that they go a lot deeper than that. They actually see people, and they can actually resonate with other people's situations. And they try to, when they're really looking at a situation, they really stop and think, well, what would be my point of view if I was in their shoes? So they're really good at this. And it's like you're one of the very few people who actually know this about them. Okay? What do they say about you when you're not around? You have the third chakra. So this is the solar plexus. So they tell people how much joy you give them, how happy you make them, how much fun y'all have together. You're very confident, and you help them build their confidence. They admire your confidence, is what I'm hearing. And maybe that's why they have the ego, is because they maybe don't have as much confidence as you do, and they admire your confidence. And then you also have door to personal healing and happiness. So you see that rainbow, and it's just with you, when they're around you, is when they're their happiest, and they don't mind telling people that at all. It's like you're the rainbow after the storm. You can always clear away that negativity that they're feeling, and you just open the doors to sunshine and radiance. Okay. I mean, even though it started off with the ego card, I think this is my favorite deck right here, because it's like your friend has all this personality. Okay. Now, let's talk about who is your nemesis, your foe. Who can you not trust? So, we have the Moon card. What I'm getting from this is someone that you don't realize is your enemy. They keep it well hidden. Okay? Then there's the Magician. So, and then you also have the Five of Cups. So, first of all, you know, it's someone that you don't realize absolutely despises you. You have no idea. It's hidden from you. And you have the Magician. It's like, this is someone who is trying to come up. I'm just hearing come up. Like, they started from the bottom. What's that song? They started from the bottom. And they're trying to manifest greater things for themselves. But then with the Five of Cups, they've went through a lot of heartache. And I'm getting, they feel like you are part of the reason that they are grieving and suffering. That you just turn your back on them. And that may be their false illusion, I'm getting. Also, you know, because the Moon card is there, so maybe that's just how they view things, and it's not really the way it is. But they're so hurt by some kind of situation that they're not getting past it. Like, you may have apologized. It may be something that you apologized for, and, you know, they're like, oh, okay, well, it's no problem, let's just move on and let bygones be bygones. But in truth, they're not letting you know how bad they're hurt. They're hiding that from you. They're like friends to your face, but then they're still on the inside, they're just eaten up with just these ugly, vengeful, dark feelings. What they say about you, so you have the Fool card, and literally I feel they're saying that you are foolish, you're clumsy, you're careless with other people's feelings. And this may not be true. I'm getting that for most of you that's not true. I'm getting that what I'm feeling is if Spirit's just telling me that if you knew how deeply this person is wounded, that you would do everything to try and help them find the light. But they're so hurt that they can't see that. That was really heavy. For those of you that picked this deck, thank you so much. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And don't forget about my special this month. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.